if you want to change your life, go ahead and change your algorithm. I mean, the stuff that you see on your social media platforms every single day, where you're checking your phone 15 times within a 3 minute span to look at nothing, everything that you are consuming is influencing every single thought, every single emotion, whether it is on the surface level or at a deep subconscious level. It's not just the ads and the marketing and stuff. It's the people that you follow. It's the people that your friends follow, the people who you follow, who they follow. Everybody's algorithms are intertwined in myriad ways. And at the end of the day, your algorithm's actually a mirror rather than some technological thing that's just off in the ether, something that's in a digital void where you can't touch it and it's almost sentient and it has a life of its own. No, bro, it's just computer code. And you can control how it works. Anything that comes across your algorithm, regardless of what the social media platform is, if it is algorithmic in nature, where it quote unquote is responsive to your activity, whether everything that you like, everything that you spend more than 5 seconds looking at before scrolling away, when you comment, you share, you save it, you repost it, share it to your story, all that stuff is information that is fed into a database. And then more content that is similar to that keeps sent to you, because the idea is that the longer you stay on a given platform, the more likely you are to buy something. Whether that means you actually buying something from TikTok Shop, for example, or the advertisers who pay to get your attention. With all the marketing stuff that's being pushed, there's a chance that whatever they are sending your way, it'll seep into your deep consciousness. And then by the time you're ready to buy something or think about something, they are top of mind. That's marketing even before social media was a thing. But whatever comes through your algorithm, it's a reflection of you. It's a reflection of the thoughts, the emotions, and stuff that you're thinking about, and stuff that other people who are connected to you are likely also thinking about. So if you really want to change your day to day, if things look real gloomy or things are looking real tough, like life is getting hard, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, mentally, change your algorithm. Like you can control what comes to your feed. You can check not interested on stuff. You can unfollow a whole bunch of people or accounts. You can make sure that whatever does come through your page is stuff that doesn't bring you down. Because mental health outcomes nowadays are strongly tied to social media usage specifically. When you change the way you use social media, that changes your outlook on life, whether it be in big ways or small ways. Look up doom scrolling. It's a well studied topic nowadays. And it don't matter whatever you think your current state is, if you change the way you use social media, that will lead to really big shifts in your day-to-day experience, especially if you just find yourself chronically online. And every moment where there's waiting time or you're just sitting and your phone is next to you, that urge to just pick up your phone and scroll through something, that's going to happen very often unless you are intentionally trying to not do that. And then if you're not intentional about it, then it's going to run rampant and take over your life in ways that you may not even be privy to. until somebody points it out, which is what I'm trying to do, is point that out. Because not everybody is aware of it. Like there's a very scary over reliance on, honestly, what are basically digital pacifiers. Our cell phones, smartphones, tablets, even laptops. Anything that is a portable piece of technology that you can just take out at your convenience at any moment in time, especially in the times where you're just waiting for something, or when you're just like, there's like, you're in quote unquote waiting mode, when you're in between about to do something, or when you're just sitting in the car, in the passenger seat or in the back seat of, a Lyft or Uber, and you're just there. I want you to take a moment and like check that desire to just want to scroll through something when there's nothing happening, especially when you're in social situations. When you're with people, like, put your phone away and engage with people. Like, let's say you're with friends or with family. You're in a social setting where social interaction is expected. That second nature habit to reach for your phone when there's a lapse in conversation, pause. Don't reach. Just don't. Acknowledge the fidget, take a deep breath, and then let it pass. And another thing is that the more you're intentional about how you use social media, whether it's actually the action of taking out your phone to scroll through nothing, or when you actually are using social media with a purpose, understanding that you have control over what you see up and down your algorithm, up and down your feed, your timeline. Because that intentionality will lead to better psychological, emotional, spiritual, mental outcomes in the long run. But if you're just doing and going with the flow, and you're just liking stuff, and you don't control the platform, then the platform will ultimately end up controlling you, because things get blurred when you release agency and you just take whatever the timeline gives you. You don't have to. You can control. You can control what ads you see. You can remove ads. There are also plenty of other digital resources and extensions and apps that you can use on your laptop, whatever smart device, that can help you control every aspect of a given website, of a given app, where it's removing ads, it's removing unnecessary marketing. It's a way to cut through all of the noise that is social media marketing, from sponsored ads and from anything that you just don't need or don't even want. It's the stuff that annoys you, that it's like, I don't even want this. Like, just instead of just scrolling through it or scrolling past it, go into the settings of the thing and like hit, I don't want to see this anymore, or I'm not interested, or show me less like this. And it looks different depending on the platform. But you can take control of your algorithm. You can take control of your social media usage, thereby taking control over your mental health and wellness relative to digital media specifically. And I just want to remind people that you do have more agency than it may seem like, or than you may have previously been aware of. Don't just take what people give you. Don't just take what the internet gives you. Especially when we're talking about AI. That's a whole other conversation. But I just want to touch on, like, your algorithm is a mirror. If you want to change the algorithm, that also requires you to change you. Like, if you want to change what you see in the mirror, you got to change yourself. The mirror is just a mirror. The mirror is just going to be there. But nothing will change until you change. So, one thing that's very tangible, not necessarily on the algorithm front, but on just social media usage front and quelling overusage and overdependency on social media and any given platform that may be a distraction from, achieving whatever you're trying to achieve through your digital device. It's a This is for my laptop, but they have it for other like phones and tablets and stuff. But it's a web browser extension called Stay Focused, and they spell focused, so it's STAYFOCUSD, and it's amazing. It essentially locks whatever websites or apps or whatever. You can set locked timers and time windows when you can access a website or when the website is locked. It's a whole suite of tools of an extension, of a web browser extension that I use for Google Chrome, that keeps you off of websites in totality or just for specific windows of time, so I can stay focused and stay, no pun intended, stay focused, stay on task with whatever needs to be done. And it keeps my social media usage to a certain point. Like it keeps me grounded so that I'm not spending 10 hours a day on any given platform or website that is essentially a waste of time. And even when I do have the habit of, I'm just going to go to Instagram website real quick, or go to Instagram on my laptop real quick if I don't have it on my phone, then it keeps me at bay, because once my 2 hours for the entire day are up, it's up. Then I got to wait till tomorrow and then go on about my day. Like, don't let these social media apps control your every move, especially your subconscious moves. It's the moments when you subconsciously, out of pure habit and muscle memory, when you just go to your phone to check for nothing. What are you doing? Look up. Look around. Breathe. Put the phone down. Put the phone down. So this is just a video about, honestly, digital literacy in a way, and just a reminder that, social media is not the end all be all. Please don't let these devices and these platforms control your every move. So, from a content creator, someone who's been online for a good little while, from someone who is just looking to be more intentional about specifically cell phone use, like smartphone usage and social media usage, from just one human being to another. I care about your mental health and well-being relative to social media, relative to smartphone usage, because I swear the long-term effects of the way we be using these phones is going to be a wild study, a wild slew of literature about the biological impacts and evolutionary impacts of smartphone usage, specifically. And smartphone usage, take it a step further, social media usage. Because my goodness, we were not meant to have this much access to this much information 25/8. And I said 25/8, not 24/7, because some people, y'all be scrolling in y'all sleep. Y'all be making up extra hours to scroll through whatever platform. And it's just about being intentional. It's about taking control of the platforms and not letting them control you. So, y'all be easy. I don't know how you found this video, but I'm glad you found it. So, go ahead. And if you got tips and tricks or stuff that you use, or like apps and extensions, let me know in the comments.